backdrop is that it is Indy, and it's there's only one race they call the Big Go. So like and it's the 70th running. So that, I mean, they're in 70 other races, that can say that. So still means the same thing. Like when you get to pull into the winter circle at Indianapolis, it's just again, there's so many things. I can remember like literally being with my mom and dad towing, our top fuel car with a station wagon, and I'm sleeping on a toolbox in the way back, and it would, like, you drive straight through, and it's still a 3-day trip, and it was, and you'd get there, and anybody that was somebody had their top fuel car there, and you had to go through tech, and they did tech on the infield of well, actually on the oval track, at the track, and you couldn't park until you passed tech, and it's 3 rows wide on the oval track, and it goes all the way out to Crawfordsville Road, and so, like, I mean, it takes a day and a half to go through tech and 3 days to get to the track, and it's just like, and then you show up, and when I was a kid, there was literally 70 cars trying to get in a 32 car field at that time. And so all of that is like, it builds, and you have all that in the back, like it's still there, like right now talking about it, like it meant that much for all those other people showing up there that they want to do well. And only one team gets to go out of there and read about themselves in the paper the next day. And so when you get that, and the number of years have been there, and it's like, I won that race 4 times, but like, even one of the biggest wins of my career was being on Snake's crew on the funny car in '89, winning the Bud shootout with the funny car on Sunday, and then coming back on Monday and winning the race. And that was a huge event. And the car, brought out a lot of different parts and new technology for that one event, saving all this stuff to go there. And all these things are in the back of your mind, and all the years of losing, and then you get a win, and you're so appreciative that everything kind of came together. I remember I think the 2001 win, like, I'm buddies with Mike Dunn, and we beat him in the final, and he's aggravated because it's like, oh, we'd have beat you, and like our car, and it's like, yeah, maybe, but like, I do remember one year, like, for him, I'm like, didn't you win the race by somebody? And he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, well, so maybe it balanced out. I don't know. Like, he raced Billy Meyer one year in the funny car, and Billy Meyer broke, and he out-pedaled him and got down the track and got the win. So, like, he kind of stole one, but he didn't. Like, it doesn't say that on the trophy in the winner's circle. So, but those things kind of balance out. So but again, whether you talk about the first one or the last one, they're all appreciative, and because it's like, you never know, like, if you're ever going to get that opportunity again. So it's just it's a lot of emotion, a lot of meaning into the win itself.